and I will tell you this. I think the NFL, I think one of the things that's most appalling is the fact that the NFL has them as a part of the Thanksgiving Day every year. What the hell are you on the Thanksgiving every day for? Nobody cares about you outside of Detroit. Nobody cares about the Lions. We all know that. Yeah, we understand. The point is that nobody gives a damn about the Detroit Lions, okay? They have not won a playoff game since 1991. And this is the curse. This is what I personally call the curse of Bobby Ross. You know what? When you alienate Barry Sanders, the great Barry Sanders, and force him to retire much earlier than anybody wanted to say goodbye to him or wanted to see him going, this is what comes of it. They've had Schwartz. He's taken them to the play. I mean, let's look at some of the. They had Ross, right? Then they had, just Morningwig. They had Mariucci. He tried his best. Our brother Mooch. We love Coach Mooch. Listen. He was contaminated because he was a damn good coach in San Francisco. Goes to Detroit, and then all of a sudden he's on TV. You know why? Because Detroit contaminated him. That's why. The Lions I'm talking about, not the city of Detroit, because I got love for them, okay? Here's the deal. You look at Jim Caldwell, what you get rid of him for? He took you to the playoffs twice. Schwartz was before him. He took you to the playoffs once. These dudes cannot win a playoff game to save their life. They had Matthew Stafford, who we talking about potentially winning the Super Bowl this year. They had him as their quarterback for 12 years. He couldn't win a playoff game. You're damn right they curse. Black cat running around? No, ain't no black cats running around the Lions because the black cats don't even want to be in Detroit. That's what this is right here, okay, when you talk about the Lions organization. It's just that damn bad, okay? They make bad decisions all the time, and we see we see it year after year after year. There are things that they shouldn't be doing that they have done. It is what it is. Yesterday was just a microcosm of everything we know them to be. They'll lose because they're inferior, or they'll lose because somebody else has more luck. It doesn't matter. The only consistent thing about the Lions is that when they play, they will lose more than they will win.
Playmaker, before you go, though, they hung in with the Niners, the Packers, and the Ravens.
Right.
I want to give them props for that because obviously those were superior teams.
And they were fighting. They were fighting and trying to win. I sit here and listen to Stevie. They talk about those Lions, and then well, the only game they won was in 91. I kind of just got small because that was me in that game they beat. So, I kind of just got like, okay, maybe you shouldn't say anything this block because it was you that they beat in that game. But, man, it's hard watching. It is, and as I say, guys, it's hard watching these every year. The same thing. Molly, I'm with you, though. Yeah. I'm with you. I see some fight in them. And the head coach said they're going to fight. They're going to bite kneecaps and do all that kind of stuff.
I can't knock what he's done so far.
Yeah. And they are fighting.
Absolutely. And we'll leave it at that. They're fighting the good fight. Keep going,
They're just going
Motown. I got love for you.
Yeah. I understand. You should have love. It ain't going to change it. It ain't going to change it, though. And oh, by the way, it ain't just Barry Sanders. You know what? Megatron. He departed from there too than anything else. But I mean, damn. They got two of the great, all-time great players we have seen in NBA and NFL history, from the running back and the wide receiver spot. And they left early.
Yeah.
They left early.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right. The Pistons got a great new player, too. All right, the Raiders are still undefeated as they down the Dolphins in overtime. Derek Carr continues to put up big numbers, throwing for 386 yards, 2 touchdowns. Raiders are now 3-0 for the first time since 2002. The last time the franchise made it to the Super Bowl, what's fueled them this year is their offense. Their 90 points scored are the most through 3 games in 10 years, and their average of 471 yards per game is the best through 3 games in franchise history. Michael, Irvin, talk to me. Are the Raiders for real?
Listen, the Raiders for the first time.
Yeah.
First time in their history, starting 3-0, and every team that they've won from the previous year won 10 games. That's incredible. And you're watching right now, I mean, the real making, or the real arriving, I should say, of Derek Carr. He's here now. He's starting to become that guy that we all thought and hoped that he could be. I think Chucky was losing his bite. And that's why this
took me a second to remember
so
Chucky
important because Chucky was losing his bite, his fight. I mean, he had it all. I mean, everybody wanted to be Chucky when he did the quarterback school. Everybody like he's so great with it, and then he gets this team and he gets Derek Carr, who he talked about in the quarterback school. He would love to coach. He get him, and he wasn't He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't getting them in the playoffs. Wasn't doing. But this year is different. He has his team now, and I'm telling you that right now. The key to it is, can he remain consistent? Can Henry Ruggs remain consistent? I know Darren Waller is going to be consistent. And then when they get Josh Jacobs back, oh my God, Peyton Barber, he ran. This team is absolutely for real. That defense yesterday, that stop Miami in that red zone like that, that's a defense that says we are for real. I like where the Raiders are going. I like where the Raiders are.
Whatever. I gotta see it to believe it. Let's pump the brakes here. Thriller Monday night to open the season against the Ravens. Give them credit where credit is due. Then they go up against the Steelers, which we've all lamented is just a shell of what they used to be. They're not who we thought they were going to, or what I thought they were going to be. Okay, so the Raiders exposed them in the Steel City in Heinz Field, and we get all of that. Then they go up against Miami yesterday. No Tua Tagovailoa, not that would have made any difference. You got Jacoby Brissett as your quarterback, who decides to give them 2 points because I don't know if it was Brian Flores or somebody else. What the hell are you doing throwing the football to a dude in your own end zone without a single blocker in front of him, and that gets a safety? That ends up being a 2-point difference, which means there wouldn't have been an overtime, which means that you could have won the game in regulation, but that's neither here nor there. My point to you is this. When we look at who the Raiders have gone up against, we've seen a team that has pulled out some thrillers. We've seen a team that went on the road in Pittsburgh that won 2 home games or whatever. I haven't seen them go against Kansas City yet this year. I haven't seen them go against the Chargers yet this year.
Monday Night Football,
the Denver Broncos are undefeated.
Right,
I haven't seen that happen yet.
That's coming up in a couple
all I'm
weeks.
trying to say is that, listen, can we wait and see? Because I'm going to say it here. I'm going to say it to you right to your face.
Right.
The way everybody's been bloviating about these Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand football is better to watch when the Raiders are relevant. Yeah. We understand. We appreciate the silver and black attack. We get there the days of Jack Tatum with John Madden coaching, the Kenny Stablers of the world. We know what time it is. But let me tell y'all something right now. These damn Raiders sound just like them damn Cowboys, okay? All right, it's the Raiders. The Cowboys are the edge of them now. Oh, my goodness, every little thing they do. They contenders now. I mean, watch them. Let's see. Stop it, okay? Let me see what they do as the competition stiffens. Because the last 2 weeks, the Ravens, I'll give them. But Pittsburgh with no offense and Miami with so many question marks still almost beat them. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do.
What you're missing is how the football gods has laid their hands upon this for the Raiders.
God.
This is exactly. Can you not see him? I mean, R.I.P., man. Al Davis would always just say, just win, baby.
Just win, baby.
Just win, baby.
Just win.
And we can talk all of this noise, but the Raiders are just